Alright, I'm in, but I've made the horrible mistake of leaving my flight control gear in the way, so it won't be a second. There we go. I mean, I could try and play Baldur's Gate with a flight control system. That'd be interesting. Yes, we left these guys in here, didn't we? Oh, and there's loot. Okay. I think if we... I would like to pull them out. So let's just shoot our bow. And miss them. That's important. Man, they really do not follow, do they? Oh, crap. One did. That's good. And we have traps left over from before. Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, I love me a good critical miss. There's tons of traps here. Why aren't they having any effect? Wow. Are ghasts immune to missile damage? No. I honestly have no idea why that would be. Anyway, let's try a backstab with a club. What do we think? Armor class doesn't show AC versus missile, which I'm thinking might be why we're... Sorry, versus piercing, which might be why... I'll try one more here. Yeah, okay. So there's no issues hitting, it's just bad luck, which we've had a fair bit of. And I wouldn't shoot either, yeah. We don't want to go anywhere we haven't been before, because we risk walking into bad guys. Can use these little bits of terrain here to slow them down. There we go. One more hit, and we'll have him. Good one. As always, we could just try and fight them one-to-one, but without any kind of free action ability, we're going to wind up getting paralyzed and eaten, which none of you want to see on this, so... Oh, it was one of the other ones. Let's see if we can do this and get out. It's a risky one. Go, 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 go. Assume they're coming out for you. Yes, one. I'm really curious as to why those snares didn't trigger. There we go. Oh, a big fan. Let's try a backstab with the club. Now, we don't have... Oh, I mean... Base Thaco is 20 versus 14. Yeah, it's definitely a better deal to use the dagger. Hey! Now we're talking. My thinking is that first ghast might have been somewhat enchanted, because... no, that's about right. I should say, channel update. I put these videos up and reorganized some of the descriptions and whatnot, but I have also posted to Reddit, and I'm really glad that they allowed me to post the video. So if you found me through there, just let me know, and I'll know to be more active on Reddit. Run, 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 run. And run, 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 run. It's really hard to know when enemies will actually chase you. Like, I have had, as in outside of buildings like this. In particular, there's an example later on when we get to Tales of the Sword Coast, the expansion, where, where we need someone to follow us. Beautiful. I'm going to assume at least one of these is going to be trapped. And while I'm waiting for that to time out, I'm going to crack open a can of bubble tea. That's just how seriously I take this stream. Quick save here. Oh, that's a +2 arrow. Greenstone ring, unnamed. Oh, this is an interesting one. So yes, this one I know is these. I think are the braces of archery, which will increase our to hit ratios and chances with ranged weapons. Considering we do a lot of that, there's an argument we should be using them. Yeah, these are definitely +2 arrows. They're awesome, but 5. That's not many. Shield, leather armor. Is there any chance that could still be cursed? So I'm not going to put anything on, but yeah, we've got a bit of loot too from all this. That's great. We've checked these other 2 rooms here. I think it's time for us to... Yeah, let's do a quick sweep through here, make sure we're not missing anything. Really glad we got this this dagger, the heart of the golem. It's a good dagger. +2 is respectable. It's very good. Ooh, that's a brown sugar bubble tea. And now I'm just hearing the lyrics to that song by the Rolling Stones. Maybe try again. See, I give you the good arrows and you squander them. We've got 19 dexterity and something just triggered our traps before. I wonder what's happening with our traps. Maybe we overdid it or something. Or there's some script with SCS to stop you from making tons of traps. So we'll see. I was reading today on 15. We'll do that as a backstab. If it's a lone null, I'd rather just get it over and done with. There we go. Yeah, some other builds for solo runs, and there's some really interesting ideas out there. And I'm just amazed that a game made so many years ago, before you could really reliably patch a whole heap online, you know, BioWare, Black Isle made this game and the sequel and left so much potential and flexibility in the system by way of spells and classes that you can try a whole lot of things. I'm already thinking about what I'll do for my next playthrough, but this is going to be a huge playthrough and I'm not running 2 at the same time. I'm going to play the story of Aodhan all the way through to the very end. That, I think, takes us back to the Nashkel mines. These little nooks and crannies through here. Let's sweep down here. It's funny too, a bit of a novice like me playing through and recording. I'm guessing there'll be a surge in quality as time goes on. I hope there is. Certainly I've already had instances where I've stuffed up the audio for a video and had to reshoot it. It wasn't for this game actually, it was for my Abe's Odyssey playthrough. But I'm going to focus on the Baldur's Gate playthrough for now. I really want to get this up and running and get some real progress. And I'm trying to keep to a at least once a week schedule. So I'm usually recording a couple in a lump, and then I'm setting them to release 3 gibberlings. See, that's a reasonable number of gibberlings. We could survive that. Maybe those braces of archery might be an idea after all. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're going to need some protection. We don't have our spells. Let's move off to the side here. Choke point. That'll do nicely. If we hold this choke point, we should be able to fight them one at a time. Is the hope? Well, we delayed them at least. The war dog. How many do we make at the moment? Ah, of course. Yeah, spell casting while in melee range, not a good idea. The war dog is the fastest, so it needs to die first. I think we can do that with a magic missile. 3. Oh, that's good. That's pretty close to one-shotting that dog. Okay. 3. Now we're getting serious. That's good. See if we can't break line of sight here. I mean, it's pretty obvious where we're hiding from his gibblings, but you know. Come on, move it. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Yep. Run. And one more arrow. Do it. You got him. There we go. Good one. So, we were up here. Let's cut back down through here and make sure we don't miss anything. And we'll plan where we're going to be heading after this. Actually, while I'm up here, I want to trigger this next tile. Excellent. These are the 3 I wanted to go to. And DRAGONBALDUR'S will do later. Guaranteed there'll be some great loot in there, but we are in for a hell of a time going through DRAGONBALDUR'S. Lots of really nasty traps, puzzles, high-level enemies. I think that's actually... Yeah, okay. We'll flow through here and then we'll leave. Let's do a little bit of sneaking here. I think it's pretty clear through here, he says, and then he walks into front of a chromatic dragon. I'm just going to search this next section down here. We're almost at our item cap, so that's what's really driving how much we can adventure. So we can carry another couple of items. We can also potentially do this. There we go. To make more space. Let's see what happens here. I don't remember this place. I have no memory of this place. Oh, hang on. Is this the spot where you normally find the scroll? It might be. Is my in-game memory serving me well, or is it driving me towards an ambush? I had the distinct feeling that this is where the... Maybe not. Make sure there are no other spots. There may be one here. I'm trying to remember if there is one more. The thing you have to remember too, if you're playing this as a kid, is you build up massive wimp energy, or at least I did, certainly. I'd play it and I'd run into something like Tarnesh and just think there is no... Huh. There is no good solution to this. What am I going to do? What do you have to tell us, Gnome? I'm Hafiz bin Watat, astrologer, scientist, and mage. That's a reasonable answer, but we're going to try here. That's the name I remember. I've seen your face in my dreams. I've got another seer. The dreams of you are always ones of blood and death. There's another man who watches, an evil man. They always end with your death or mine. It is so strange that I should meet you, the focus of these dreams. You must be very special. Tell me about yourself. Perhaps I can help you. We're not going to give details like this. That sounds like... Oh, we could try and kill him. But no, we are still trying to roleplay as generally decent people, so we're not going to murder everyone we find. Alright. Let's go with this. When you do battle against the 8 who serve your father's killer, read this scroll. Oh. Okay. Identify that. Remind me, dear viewer, that we need to identify that scroll. I should do a big sort through of my items next time I hit the high hedge. I think too there might be more spells, more scrolls for us available at the high hedge. So, God, it's a windy day today. I remember for a while when I was playing the game Stalker, the shooter. Not as opposed to the other game Stalker that I don't play. I would often use the command console to get the weather to match. Is that blood? Yeah, it is. Okay, well the game is telling us something here. Environmental storytelling. But yes, I used to match the weather to what it was out in real life. And a lot of the flat sims I used to play. I used to play Falcon BMS. And that would use real world weather from the location you were flying in. I'm not sure it's doable in DCS, but maybe it will be later on. I should be mindful that I'm more blood, more bad things. Radar shows gibblings. Yeah, I should be mindful that my audiences for role-playing games and flight sims are probably two Venn diagrams with rather little overlap. Yeah, we're at the very edge of the map now. So radar shows 3 gibblings. I quite like the radar, I have to be honest. It's not absolute, like it doesn't really warn us of encounters with players who aren't starting as hostile. But it gives us sort of a bit of a tracking ability, you know? Oh, I should have rested, shouldn't I? Fire again. Let's put a magic missile now. Yeah, now we're talking. We're getting pretty powerful. This is what it looks like. That's a volley. 2 good arrows and then a magic missile. We're starting to look more and more like actual... Yeah. So another post on Reddit about whether playing a mage thief is at all advisable. Yeah, it's almost everywhere you read it, they recommend you should dual class. So you take, you know, your thief, probably run to about 9 levels or so. That gives you a kit too, without having to cheat like I have. So that's probably the main reason if I really think about it. But dual classing would mean that there is downtime. Once you level up to level 9, and then you would say dual class to a mage. Suddenly you're a level 1 mage. Your hit points remain, but you're essentially just level 1 mage with, yeah, just the hit points. That can be messy. Mages can read scrolls to get past this, but essentially what it allows you to do is to switch all of your experience points to go straight into that class. Like right now, we're splitting our experience points. 50% goes either way. So if I only wanted to get to level 9, I could do that. Level 9 with a bounty hunter, and then just switch totally to mage, and then you'd be rocking mage levels, and you'd be very powerful very quickly. Particularly too when you remember that these levels are exponential. They sort of more than double each time. But getting this thief level nice and high, it's a couple of advantages. The reason I'm doing it is I really want the specialized traps as well, like spike trap, time stop trap. Really powerful, really effective. And secondarily, which is not really a word, the find traps function also detects illusions. This is a way to break through invisibility spells and other divinations, other illusion spells, without needing to dispel them with spells. So some spells have magic resistance barriers where you can't get through them, or if someone's cast spell immunity, divination, or whatever, that could be a real problem. So yes, that's the idea. Ugh. What's happened here?
How are you?
My friend is badly hurt. He may die if he does not get assistance. Take us to your friend. We're right here, right? That's him, right here on the ground. This is Samuel. He's so sick right now. I don't know how much longer he has to live. Get him to the friendly arm inn. Okay, we can do that. Let's do it. Only problem with this is it's a long way to travel, and I'm guessing it's on some sort of timer, but also the chances of us getting ambushed between here and there are rather high. I would like to have rested so we have options to deal with the ambushes, but we're going to have to risk it. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, this can of... Yeah, it's a can of bubble tea. It says shake first. I wonder if I've got this huge, like this huge package of the pearls right at the bottom. So remind me we have to finish searching through here. Friendly arm in. Okay. I think an arrow for this guy. Oh, that's terrifying. Run. Yeah, we're not fighting this one. We're going. There's enough experience points here, and that's a lot of arrows. Tempted to go just to Nashkel, but we're going to go the whole way. Oof, we made it. 1 day and 4 hours. Hey, guard 1 and guard 2. Hey, Joya. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to, like, cut this can open to get all the pearls within. Much as one would cut open an oyster to get the pearls within. How does she know? She's a cleric. A gnome cleric. Ooh. Yeah. No, there isn't. Yep. Samuel, what bad shape he is in. Glad you brought him to us. It's a pity he let himself be persuaded by Lena to desert the fist. Let it be the flaming fist. Nothing can be done about that, but we can heal him. That's good. Potions and heroism and... Okay, so heroism we can't use, and I'm not really sure why a potion would be unusable by certain classes. To me, we can all drink something, right? So, that one we'll just have to sell. Again, if we're playing a fighter mage thief, you can use basically everything you find. This is a good one, though. This is a good one. So essentially it's a an improved antidote. So, actually, you know what? Each time I've gone to use an antidote, we've come really, really close to dying. Yeah, I'm out of antidotes, so let's fix that while I'm here. Also, let's change our spells across to identification. Antidotes. I think we're going to take at least... We may as well take 10, honestly. I'm going to grab 2 of these just in case. Elixir of Health would also cure poison and disease, but it's substantially more expensive. And we only have 29,000. Potions of Insight, Wisdom, Mind Focusing. That could be handy for breaking through some locks, actually. Genius. Extra Healing. Ah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, we'll grab some of those. They're very expensive, but if we're going to heal, we want to heal urgently in combat, so that's a good one. I think I'm going to... Put it in here for now. Also, I'm pretty sure I left someone turned to stone over at Mutaman's garden, so we might rock over there and have a look. I mean, you know, they can wait. Talk about basalt on one's wounds. Or being taken for granite. Oh. Sorry, I got all quartz up. And like that, I've just lost all of you. And quite reasonably, I should say. Yeah, +2 to hit with missile weapons. So, for example, right now we're here. Yeah, so that would greatly improve our archery. But we want to have the armor class. Now, medium shield +1. What is this? Oh, leather armor +2. But considering, yeah, we don't need it. So what's happening here is there are 2 items that are setting our armor class, and these are just so good that, yeah, it's already giving us the armor class So there's no point. We'll just sell this. And being +2, it'll be worth a lot. Did I need to... That's a cold one. That's an adventurer's one, isn't it? Cool. Handy. Manam. How many more castings do we have? One more. I want to know what that scroll was. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would guess that's a scroll of cold protection, but you should be careful. Again, Luck is a great spell if it lasted longer than 3 rounds, which is, what, 18 seconds? Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah. We'll learn it for the experience points, though. Don't you mind that? Let's rest again. What else do we have to identify? Nothing in here. Oh, we already had a scroll of... Nothing here. Identifying ammunition is kind of something we do later, and I can tell what it is anyway. Just pretty sure we can't fire it when it's not identified. I might just wheel out some more of these. Bye. Oops. To the backpack. Because running out of arrows is just so embarrassing when it happens. Okay, let's rest. We only need... Actually, I'll just identify everything. Just because it'll help my... I won't say OCD, but you know what I mean. Protection from cold, 50%. So yeah, again, another reason why you don't really need to carry around boots of cold. You can just use the scroll. I can think of only a couple of times we'll use this, but we'll probably keep the scrolls. Yeah, here we go. Protection from magic. This is amazing. Spells cannot be cast from inside, but this could be useful once we've buffed. Oh, all magical effects are dispelled. Yeah, this isn't all that great for us, actually. Unless we're fighting a pure mage enemy. This is probably something need to be careful using. How long does it last? 2 hours, yeah. This is a great scroll for liches, but we don't see them for a while. Okay, let's sell what we have. Knave's robe. You know, actually, that's a better robe. We're going to keep that. Yeah, good money for this one. Good money for that as well. Sell. That's a great price. No, it's not. We need to keep that. I'm going to keep the scroll of lightning bolt just so we've got it to hurl at enemies. Scroll of friends. No. You can actually get good money doing that. But come to think of it, I might leave it. For a big buy up when we're buying scrolls later. If I don't forget to use it. You know, actually, I'm going to keep a lot of these. Just that we have the ability to cast spells if we need to. There we go. Don't mind me. And, oh, I should sell my gems as well. Pretty sure we got a whole heap of them. Jeez, all these rings. You're making good money. Thank you for the sirens, for all that. Yeah. Was there an item here that we wanted to keep, though? There's something here. We need to keep one of these. Actually, I'm going to keep both for the moment. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. And then a magic. These necklaces here, look, the sprite looks so much like the Laurel's Tear necklace, which is worth quite a lot. See, surely you can just retire when you're making this sort of money finding gems around the place. You know, our needs are simple. Keep the sphene gems. So anything here we would probably... Oh, we got to keep these, I think. Definitely keep these. Okay, we have a potion of freedom. An option back then for that ambush would have been to skull this, and then you can cast web. But that drinking a potion also takes up your action, your spell action for the turn. That's... We should probably use this at some point. There's nothing here I'd really sell, except for these that we can't use. Let's do that. Pity, because I'd like to have 19 strength for a couple of seconds, or even 21 strength. And globe of invulnerability. That is pretty good. Yeah, we are rolling in the moolah. And can we buy anything from him that's any good? Not really. Belt of Antipodes. I think it's pronounced Antipodes, but I still haven't Googled what that actually means, so let us continue onwards in ignorance. Ah, hang on. I have to buy a drink for Ben. I said I would buy him one at some stage. Elminster's Choice Beer. There we go. One for you and one for Aodhan. Okay. Let's keep rolling. Although, actually, I should change my spells back. Spook, I find, doesn't last long enough. It's a great spell, but it's got a good chance to actually work at this level. Like right now, it's a -3 to work. I've convinced myself. Sleep is good against mobs of light enemies, but I just think it's not. Blindness. Blindness is 2 hours, so it's great. Friend spell. Grease. Grease could be useful. So how this one works is interesting. There is a save first spell. All objects, all creatures in the area that aren't affected by free action, is the ability that means you can ignore these sort of things. They're slowed, but there's a save first spell at +2, so that's a pretty easy save to make usually. And if they are affected by that, they probably, they slip and slide and fall over. So it's a good way to augment a web spell, actually. So I'm going to take one along for fun. We should have a single shield. No, we've got the necklace. Don't mind me. My computer just had to load the spell list. Bear in mind, I've got a 3080. Anyway, I wish we had more of these. Oh, we haven't even been using these. Okay, Fireball. Always Fireball. Protection from fire could be useful, but we've got potions for it. The slow spell, while super cool, you have to leave the shot a bit, so there is an area of effect though. So that's pretty sweet and kind of, let's do that. Flame arrows for hitting one guy really, really hard. In fact, I'm going to ditch the fireballs and put 2 in here. That will allow us to very easily take out one heavy target. Haste would be good. Haste lasts for 3 rounds plus our level. So it's getting towards a turn at this point, or past a turn. And we can haste anything we summon too. That's really good. It also negates a slow spell. I convinced myself again. Alright, this is why you got to check your spell book on level up, because I didn't even realise I had that. Okay. What can you sell me? Just let me go to sleep in a peasant's room. Thank you. Okay. Let's do some decision making here. So we know the bandit camp's up here somewhere. But I want to go through. We've cleared this area out through here. I would like to hit this one and this one so we can call this whole line of latitude complete. Alternatively, there's going to be good stuff in here, definitely. Fire 1 in particular is just horrific, so... And we'll go through these when we get a chance. Actually, I know where we're going. We're going north. We're going to deal with Ankhegs. Ankhegs are awesome for experience points, and yeah, they are a very good deal. If we survive, do we have mirror image? Ugh. I kind of want to have more of those. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen, really? We die horribly in a small pile of Ankheg acid. Oh, look over there. That little blue section just here. That's where that beautiful ring of wizardry would be. When we find that, there may be a loud cackling sound, because that ring is going to double our first level slots. And you sort of bank on always having it, but... Okay. There's a... I think a Janus is over here. Hello, Ajantis. I thought Ajantis was like the best character ever when I was a kid. He was like a knight. He was a paladin like my first characters were. He was awesome.
Damn it, Sona, we can't go on like this forever.
Sona, Jabado and Telman. Just caught my first one of the pearls. Sure. So, is a priestess of the bitch queen Umberlee. So Umberlee is, I think, goddess of the waves. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go check out what the story is and get the bowl back, or... Yeah, I'll let you read that. And how do we... How are we for carry weight? Oh yes, I wanted to sell that. We should be right. Strength 17. We really need to get a whisker more strength. Just one more point would make a huge difference. 2 would be brilliant. Ankhegs have 52 hit points apparently. That's not great. The problem with Ankhegs as well is they have to be above ground for you to hit them. So I would suggest we will use haste to kill them quickly. Gracies Alia Farah. And then magic missile. No, mirror image. And then we're going to just run without stealth straight in. The sooner this guy turns up, the better. And we don't want to fight them at range because they're acid. These things, incidentally, were the bane of my existence growing up. Good hit. Can I blind them? Love the graphic going off twice as fast. We're going to leave him there. Actually, no, we're not going to. Let's go find the next one. Oh, if he's blinded, is he now hidden? Hey. Panic. Oh, no. So if we disable them, they just run. That's not great. He's blinded. We have to stay near him to keep him active. But his chance to hit will still be really low, thanks to being blinded. But we can't really use fear against these, that's the thing. Okay. That's haste gone, and we'll be somewhat fatigued from doing that. Let's get ourselves in close and fight this guy. Oh, 2 at once, that's not a good deal. We hit him really hard, though. Let's see about a fireball. No, we'll use this one. Yeah, okay, so we need to not carry 2 of these at once. They're really heavy. And we need to actually get in close range with these things. We're fighting them pretty well, actually. And stabby stabby. And good experience points too. That's almost 1,000 experience each one. We're getting close to level 7 mage. I should note too that we are over the level cap that we would normally have to stop at. Ouch, that hurt. You've got that much hit point. There's many hit points left. I think it's a flame arrow. That didn't do much damage because we're still low level. Probably should have made a potion happen there, actually. In fact, if I run up here, I'm banking on there not being... oh, dear. We're down to the wire here. 9 hit points, we're out of here. No. Let's heal again. Ah, no, actually. Let's drop a snare right here. Snare failed. Thank you. You have doomed us, and now more of them are finding us. Death is about to occur if we're not very, very careful. That's a acid ball. It didn't hit. That's really good. Let's slow whatever comes. So snare failed because we are sighting an enemy. Uninjured. Let's break line of sight. Sneak. And go back in. Oh, hang on. If you could just come above the ground, that would be everything to us right now. I should drink a potion. Does drinking potions break stealth? Let's find out. It does not. Well, this changes everything. Oh, it does. I think it might leave shadows, but that's not so bad. We can fight this guy here one-on-one, I think. If need be, I'll blind him as well. I'll let him do his attack first. One hit from us. Blind. Blinded. His chance to hit us is now way lower. One more of those and he's ours. Alright, let's discuss tactics for that last one. I'll put a snare here just in case. We'll put an arrow on that one when it spots us. He saw us. Up we go. He'll turn up here and then he will die. And leave us with 1 hit point left. That's not great. Ankheg, moral failure running with 1 hit point. Stab him. Hey. Getting closer. Okay. We've actually got an important job to do down here. What if we can sneak in and do it? Okay, let's do a trap run. Maybe we... Okay, it's a good snare here. We can always run and use that to get out. I think I'm going to try and use fireballs to deal with the rest, if I can. That's just 1, I think. Let's make sure we're clear here. Let's see if this works. A fireball, I only got 2 left. We do wind up with more eventually. Let's try web. No response, but do they have to be above the ground for them to notice it? Let's shoot him. Hey, it worked. Beautiful. When in doubt, web. Save a spell. Break line of sight. Oh crap. Not good. He's definitely following us. Can we slip down through? We do not want to get stuck ourselves though. That's the thing. Oh, he might get stuck there actually. Yep. When in doubt, web. He's got 16 hit points remaining. I don't want to deal with him anymore. Let's... I need to break away. The fact that we can't backstab them, we can't use stealth because they just go to ground. Well, he'll follow us here anyway, and he'll get taken out by that. If not, we'll be in a position to finish him off. I imagine he's following us right now. Maybe he's not. That's kind of terrifying. You know what I don't like is losing an Ankheg. Hey man, how you doing? Why don't you chase me, chase me? We hit him for 4 damage. He saw us then, he's coming. He's a-coming. Bad things about to happen. Come on. Again, this is a serious kind of enemy. If we get this wrong... 8 damage. I kind of want to kill him with my bow now. Save the trap. He's closing. That trap will go off any second now. Alright. I could use more. We got one more web spell. That might help us deal with the next couple. Although we notice that it doesn't last long enough for us to reliably kill the Ankheg. 52 hit points is a lot of hit points. See, in the original, you really had no idea how many hit points an enemy had. Okay, let's put the web here. And that should... Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and... Nikki Webster. And now we want to step forward and trigger him to stand up and get webbed. Get webbed, son. In fact, I'm going to even consider whether I slow him. Because slow would mean even if we lose the web, he's save a spelled. Oh, that's coming for us. We have 15 health. He's slowed. There's a good chance if we keep fighting him. I know it's risky. Yeah, he'll just get held again. And his ability to get through this is also slowed. His attack rate should be slowed. Slow means he's easy to hit, but that's already good because he's frozen in place. Just to be careful, I'm going to ready a wand. 7. Still held. That's what we wanted. Are there any more up there? Can we bait them into the web? Or should we perhaps not, because we have low health? Again, stealth is helping us. We can't fight these things from stealth like we'd like to, but it is helping us to identify threats. There's one more down here. 2 more down here, at least. Alright, what have we got? Oh, with dagger +1, darts, leather armor, a groovy crossbow. Chill touch is an interesting spell. Some potions. Okay. First things first, that's a heavy crossbow. Leather armor +1, dagger +1. That's great, we should have sold this. Vampiric touch, that's level 3. There is some cool things you can do with this, but again, most touch spells like this aren't worth doing. Worth learning though for the experience points. Magic protection, that's good. And also with this one we can keep casting spells. There's nothing here about us not being able to operate spells afterwards. Antidote, good to know. I won't know what colour it is, so yeah. Cloud Giant Strength, pity we can't use it for no good reason. Ugh, there's so much stuff here. Can we move at all? Yes, we're slowed. This means we can go find whoever's kid this is. Brun's dead son. Now, I know where Brun's living father is. I mean, he's a valiant little guy. Imagine you see this little halfling carrying, dragging your loved one. I found him. Now, Ankhegs don't just live under here, they're also in amongst the forest as well, so we should be careful. Getting somewhat close to making the cut for this episode. I'm trying to keep them down. I mean, I was originally hoping to make these like half-hour sessions, but no. I think up to an hour, around that sort of time, is good. So I'm keeping a rough idea on time when I play. Brun.
Please, will no one help me? Anyone?
Again, the first game doesn't check if you've actually got the body, so you have to ask him again. I got some really bad news for you, man. Yeah. It's a black day. He died for this farm, but I'm too old to work it and too poor to hire someone else. Sorry. But, yeah. Okay. We can't carry too much more weight-wise. Oh, we can actually. Yeah, the problem is the weight of these shells. They're worth a bit, but can I carry even a little bit more? Nope. Just one. This is what low strength. I mean, we've got 17 strength. Incidentally, 18 strength would be roughly as strong as a human can sort of experience. It can be imagined to get without, I don't know, strength spells, or as we have them in the real world, strength spells. But I believe Thunderhammy, Terom the Thunder Hammer would pay for this, so we'll drop that down to him and sell some. Okay, so we're probably dead. What have I got? Have I got any potions of invisibility? Yes, I do. When we get the spell invisibility, yeah, okay, so we get the chance to not this whole battle. How many spells do we have? I think we're going to institute a new rule where I don't travel until I have the spells to survive encounters like this. This is not enough. It's going to be wands a plenty. Oh, our health is through the floor. Ugh. What have we got in scrolls? Web scroll. Yep. Lightning bolt scroll. Sure. Blindness scrolls. Maybe. And a blur scroll. That will improve our armor class too. Yeah, let's grab that too. We're going to do a big cast up here. 1, 2. Okay. Blur on self. Okay. We should start using these wands of frost, actually. They're really good. There's a very good chance we're going to die here. Can I charm one of these guys? That would be really handy. I think I'm going to do that by... We're still invisible, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, let's web all of them. Thank God for that. Okay. We aren't going to break through his mirror images in time. We just focus on other targets for the moment. We are going to fireball them, though. Once we can do it. We need to take out whoever we can. 3, 2, 1, fireball. That's not good. That's really not good. What else did I have? A blind scroll and a lightning scroll. I want my HUD. We might be able to blind him in a couple of seconds. There's a chance our arrow might hit the right one, but that's pretty low. Go, 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 go. Oh. Blinded Molcar. So we have finally met. For some reason I'm giving this guy like a scary accent. Poor little Aodhan. I assumed you're completely clueless as to why you must die. It's German. I'm sorry about that. Yep, let's start again. I'm sure you've already had problems with an assortment of incompetent bounty hunters. Well, those days are done. Today you will die. I like this guy's energy. Do you think I would be so foolish as to betray my master's name? You may know that I am Molcar. I am your death. Now die. Oh my God. We have a fireball coming. We need to just take out as many as we can. Does this actually ruin the wand, though? It does. Ugh. Okay, we took out some of these and got some great spells, but we'll celebrate later on. We'll grab the cash, though. Always grab the cash. I want to take this mage out of the battle. This cleric. We're going to go another potion, I think, if we need to. This guy here. Shoot him. Good. We can probably keep them inside the web as best we can. That's good. We've got one we have to deal with. Ha-ha! Foolish samurai warrior. Wielding a magic sword. Step forth to oppose me. Okay, you are scary. Oh, it's a dwarf. Blinded, thank God. Molkar is still on the prowl though, and he will catch us and he will kill us, Liam Neeson style. Can I get him to track across through here? Yeah. Heroism. Will that help you against the web trap? Web trap's now disappeared. That's great. His health is 46. Horror. Thank you. Stealth. We can't stealth with him visible on us. Go away. I want to stealth so I can kill you. Now, sneak, sneak, sneak. Far out. Come on. Oh, we are riding the lightning close on this one, which doesn't make sense as a sentence, I know. When that breaks, let's see if we can stab him. Morven's got way too many hit points for this to work. Stab and then wand. That's pretty good, actually. Run, run, run. And then I'm going to hit you with an arrow. Oh, that's not good. Okay. We need another potion of visibility, but we are fighting this one out. We are so unprepared. Oh, I'm sorry. We have disappeared. Now, do we have any snares? None. I'm pretty sure I can use this to give me a little bit of armor class. We may need it. I reckon I can... No, we're going to drink potions. We need health. All of the health. We've got plenty of time until the invisibility winds off. If we rush, we're cactus. You got this. You got this. What spells do we have left? Grease. We're going to use that. That's all we've got. Okay. I'd like to backstab him. Is there a way we can get in here without his friends seeing us? No. I don't like this. He's got 20 hit points. That's a backstab if we're lucky. And I don't want to use the Wand of Frost because we might lose the sweet loot. I know. Lightning it is. Reckon we can get them both? Do you think I can line this shot up just right? If I do this, I'm going to be, like, obnoxiously proud of myself, just so we're clear. Pop. That's one down. Don't get hit by the returning fire. Oh, it didn't rebound off anything. Okay, we've got one nasty fighter who will kill us if we're not good. So we need to be Wand of Cold, this guy. No, that's 30 damage. That's good. 16 remaining. We need to chuck a grease spell down. How long does it take to cast grease? Cast time of 1. We may even get this happening faster than we think. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. He's right there. He is right on my 6. I need more space. I wish these battlegrounds were just a whisker bigger. What do I have to disappear? Anything. Oil of Speed. Beautiful. That'll do it. Goodbye. Stealth. It worked. And now... you will... He's got 16 hit points. There's a good chance we just backstab this guy. But I think we're going to go arrows and we're going to use grease. Did we get him? Oh, Greece. I never knew how good you could be. That's beautiful. I straight up was certain we were going to die in that battle. Yeah. That's a of protection. Cloak of protection. Okay. I'm amazed we survived that. We what a great game this is. Okay, color spray. Pretty sweet, but there's no saving throw. Negative like penalty, so it's not that great. Better to use sleep. Take delusion can be very useful breaking through stealth enemies. We'll make good use of that down the track. We're almost out of equipment. I don't want an axe. Let's see if this guy over here has anything. Grease is amazing. Frying pans, who knew? Do we have anything else? That's everything, I think. Yep. Oh, I can't save here too. Okay, that's incredible. Potion of absorption, lightning, complete lightning resistance, and really, I think. Yep. So, also against crushing enemies. So against things like ogres can be useful, but really it's for use against lightning. All right, that's incredible. How close are we now? Look how close we are to level up. This is amazing. That was something else. We are never traveling without our spells now. We are just never going to do it. And because we're slowed, it's going to take like half an hour to get down here. So if I were you, do what I'm going to do. Get a glass of water or something, and I'll meet you back here when our character, our little halfling, wanders his way down. So yeah, back in a sec. I'll make your tea. Huh? Oh no, it's nearer. Ah, couldn't we have been nearer to safety first? Remember when I said I'm never going to travel a second without any spells, and then I just immediately did this? Stay where you are.
Really? That's
Hey.
great. People like you really bolster my faith in strangers.
Ugh. Very possibly we just missed out on that interaction. Do I have a save file? Yeah, we're going to rerun that. I know. Oh my... Did I... Yes, that's not that... Okay, no. That we're committing to that. We are not saying we didn't survive that encounter. We survived that encounter. We will have to see about Nira later on. It's a solo run, so stuff Nira. I've actually never played with her in the party before. And I see some... Yeah, the BG community, the Baldur's Gate community can be quite snarky about characters that don't really blend in with the original atmosphere, which I totally understand. Is it worth sleeping first, or what? God, we're slow. Yes, with the I'll make you a tea. Yes, I'm aware that we're encumbered and slowed. Yeah, when I'm playing my flying games with buddies, if there's, say, 3 of us on a long flight, we'll take it in turns for one of us to put the plane on autopilot, and the other 2 will just hold formation manually. And that person will offer to make tea for the others. Never mind that we play all over the world, so it's impossible to make him a cup of tea. But it's just something we do. I've been known to drag out my guitar and play it while flying too, so... Terram Furium. Fuirum? Again, if you never say it out loud, that's a great name. Oh, Aodhan, there you are. We found a way to counteract the contaminant. Oh yes, we gave him some of that oil from the Nashkel mines. And now all metal weapons are safe again. Leather armor, long sword... Sell. I think if we talk to him again, I might get some more arrows. Oh, we can buy +2 arrows. Very nice. Very nice. I really don't understand why I can't have this as my club weapon. To me, a mace and a club are pretty much the same thing unless you're a... Yeah, you'd have to be a... What's it called? A druid to make any distinction. Okay, well, we're going to identify all these things because I'm too cheap to spend 100 gold pieces to do it. Sip of water time. Let's go to felled posts. To the jovial juggler. And we'll make the cut once we've done this sell and resell. Let's make sure we get everything. Heavy crossbow. Oh, this is an amazing weapon. If we had a fighter or an archer or someone, this would be their weapon of choice. It's awesome. +5 to hit. You basically never mess with this thing. And heavy crossbows hit like a ton of bricks. That's amazing. And I'm guessing it'd be worth a fair bit of money. Ringer protections, and also... See, the problem is we have a ringer protection, so we can't have both on at the same time. So, yeah. Spear of the Backbiter. So it does 3 damage to us as well. Actually a pretty powerful weapon if you could take the damage. I can imagine someone making a build with lots of regeneration, maybe? But, yeah. A +2 weapon is still really, really good, but, yeah. Okay. Is that all our items identified? Was there something I needed to identify back here? We've sort of done all that, haven't we? Okay. Again, a bag of holding is our next big purchase. Once we have that, we can loot with reckless abandon. We've have to sleep to wait until the shop's open, which gives me a chance to change my spell listing. Okay, I think we're going to go with grease. Grease gives us a cheap way to make our... Because web is expensive, but we only have 3 slots, but we've got plenty of slots here. Mixing web and grease together, probably good enough to get us through this, because it will slow the enemy trying to get out of the web. They'll have extra chances to get caught in it. Sleep is still great for emergencies, although most things are going to start resisting it now, so I'm going to actually wipe it. Anything that would fall to sleep we can probably just kill. Blindness is super good. Magic Missile is good for breaking up spell casting, so we'll do that. Spook, high chance to work though. I want that ring, man. The ring of wizardry. We'd have like a list out here. We'd have 10 spells. We can break a spell with something else. We're going to get Spook. This is good too. I really want more castings of Magic Missile. Slow. Haste was amazing. And actually, haste would have saved us before. I think this is not really worth it. I'd rather disable... Like, damaging spells are great. But at the same time, if I can disable someone and kill them with arrows, much better deal. Slow... I think it's only because it's got that really good penalty. Save us -4. That's really good. We just have to learn to lead our shots a bit. So let's take 2 and practice this spell. Although minus spell deflection would be good too. What am I to do? How am I supposed to make these choices without you being able to talk back to me? Well, there's always the comments section. This guy looks really creepy. It's not just me, is it? Into his eyes. I saw nothing but pain and the end of my species. There's a dwarf in there called Gurk. And again, with my other life as a DCS, like flight sim nerd, in our community, there is someone who, we call him Gurk. That's like his name. And he always sends pictures of himself, I'll rephrase that, screenshots of his gameplay where he blows up bridges, such that it's become this running joke to say, we are Gurking a bridge. We could try and get him to double the wager. Nah. I'll give you 500 gold for the lot of them. If only we had the bag of holding, we'd just grab them. Pleasure doing business with you, sure. Terum is just an unashamed capitalist. So yeah. Can we buy them off him now that we've given him that? Probably not. Okay. I would love to buy some better arrows too. We do have arrows of biting from before, but these don't really have an advantage to hit. So we should be using these against enemies caught in webs. Come to think of it, we've got some. Let's sell what we've got here. The guide, 4,000 gold pieces. Backbiter. Yep. Who would buy that spear though? Let's check our ammo. I think we should start using poison arrows. I only got 13 arrows, 9 more there. No, I want all. Needs to be an all button. There we go. Let's have a look. Arrows of biting 9. Arrows of biting 13. We shouldn't need too many because the idea would be... Also, here we go. That's pretty good. Especially if you manage to web a spellcaster or hit a spellcaster at all with these. So considering, imagine you had a mage wearing just robes, their armor class is low, you chuck one of these arrows in there and he is not casting anything more. Okay. We will use them. We'll have them ready. I'm thinking I might just sell this. We'll just burn through the charges. Let's do that. And... I can't believe I used up the wand of fireball. Well, now we know at least that using up the wand like that, because I would have just saved it and used the Agonaz's Scorcher. We'll find more later on. I'm sure there was someone watching that going, no, don't do it. Well, the decision of where we go next is up to you, the viewer. Leave a comment anywhere, either on Reddit. We've now got a Reddit post. Check the description for the playlist and you'll find the link for that. But yeah, tell me where you want me to go next and we'll do it. I won't record this one for another week, so there's time to get your vote in. I will catch you next time.